this morning at 5:30 unintentionally, but I still like to wake up early on a Saturday morning. I think it's one of the best feelings to really seize the weekend, because that's where you have the whole weekend in front of you. I've been really productive actually. Now it's about 8:30, so I've been up for 3 hours. I first had a coffee, caught up on some YouTube videos from my favorite YouTubers, and then I felt really inspired to start to plan a home tour video. Because this was something that I wanted to do from a very long time, but I've always been pulled off from one reason to another. And I actually thought that I was gonna wait to fix the bedroom at least before doing the home tour. But then I was watching a video from my friend Raquel last week. If you don't follow her, you should really follow her. I leave you the name of her channel here. She speaks in Spanish, but it's good to exercise your Spanish. But anyway, she said that actually soon in Sweden it's gonna get really dark and the light is not so good for filming, which is so true and sad, unfortunately. But definitely it's not good for filming a home tour. In particular, I feel like the balcony will be completely empty, so not as cozy as it should be. The trees will have no leaves. So I thought that I'm gonna film it next week. No, what am I talking about? I'm gonna film it tomorrow, actually. So that's the plan for the weekend. I have this vlog and I have a home tour filming. And I thought that I will do this vlog also now that it's the beginning of autumn, so kind of doing like a autumn feeling vlog. I have actually a lot of to-do things, and usually when I film vlogs I try not to have things to do, but that doesn't make sense actually, because I think it's a bit more interesting when people have stuff to do to watch rather than nothing. So I just left all the things that I have to do, so I can do them in these videos basically. Yesterday evening we went out for dinner. We went to one of my favorite Japanese restaurants in Stockholm that is called Blue Light Yokohama, and every single dish was amazing. So I filmed a little bit. I will insert some clips here what we ate. Right now I'm gonna have breakfast. I put some frozen croissants in the oven. I've been talking on the phone with my parents, updating on our situations, took a shower, and I also filmed the living room part of the tour. And now I'm in the bedroom and I'm about to, I want to change the sheets. It's time to change them first, but also when I will film tomorrow the bedroom part, or today, I don't know, I want to have a really nice bed on. And before I do that, I'm gonna apply a mask, face mask, because I feel when I don't wear makeup on the weekend, I like to give other kind of treatment to my skin. So during the week, I wear makeup every day, so I just put moisturizer on and then night cream. But on the weekend, I like to put either serum or a face mask. So I think I'm gonna have this face mask that I bought in Greece last year. Is hydrating, moisturizing, and soothing. It actually smells like Greece so much. Oh, it really smells like prickly pear. How do you call it? Wow. Sometimes you can travel without actually traveling. So, let's check the time. 10 minutes. lapses make everything look much more productive. I wanted to show you a mini autumn haul, I like to call it so. We have up there our tea station here. Here usually we have our coffee machines, but we used it this morning so they are not on the shelf right now. And then we have 4 jars where we keep our loose tea, and then on the top is the matcha station. And let me show you. In those 4 jars we keep like loose tea, as I said, and we buy it always from this department center in Stockholm that's like really good, high quality, a little bit like Harrods in London, let's say. And what I do is that when we buy the loose one, then I put under the sticker with the description what is inside, so we don't confuse which one is where. They are a little bit pricey. Yesterday we went there. It's around maybe, what can it be, 15 euros per package. So usually we do this kind of shopping maybe once or twice per year. So even if it costs quite much, it lasts at least 6 months and is really good quality. So right now we had 2 black teas. So that's why we wanted to go for 2 green teas. So I will just move it from here to the jar. And there is one of the 2 that we already had before. It's, I think, one of the best tea that I ever had in my life. I'm not kidding. It's green tea with melon and elderflower. And then it has decoration of apple bits, ananas, like pineapple bits, vanilla stick, let's say, hibiscus, and some sort of flowers. And also we went for a new one that we didn't have before, which is a green tea with strawberries, like some sparkling wine, and a creamy vanilla. So let's see, I put the sticker under. So and then I went to Muji and I got this candle. I don't seem to get it to focus, which is great. But anyway, it's supposed to smell like a fireplace, like a wood burner on. And it smelled so good, and I wanted it for a very long time. But then I felt that this was the perfect occasion as I'm filming the autumn vlog and I'm fixing all these things autumny. Oh my god, can it smell so good? It smells like a cozy home with a fireplace on in winter. The uploading of my YouTube video. I mean, I already uploaded it. I just need to fix the thumbnail, the title, the description, and all this kind of stuff, which is really daunting, to be honest. But it's important to do it correctly, because I want to have an attractive thumbnail and a good title, so that it's kind of catchy for who follows me already, but also it gets interesting for the people that they are researching for a specific topic. And as I'm uploading this video about these remote islands in Sweden, I'm gonna go on YouTube and see if I write the name of the islands, what it comes up, and how many views they have the videos with that title. Not that I care so much to get a lot of views, but I'm thinking while I'm doing the job, I might as well do it right. And it's also fun to see how people react to that. So let's see. So I published it. The thing that I'm quite bothered is that I lost the template of this of those thumbnails. So now it looks really different. I don't like that. So I'm gonna try to fix it and see if I can make it similar to those ones again. I'm also working on mood boarding the bedroom because I really hope I get to change it and do a little makeover in October or November. And I use this website that is called Canvas. There, Canva. It's so good. Yeah, so this is what I'm doing now in the morning while I wait for Vincent to wake up. Okay, it's quite many hours after. It's around 2 o'clock almost. I think in this weekend I put a little bit too many things in my plate because I've also downloaded the Adobe Premiere Pro because I want to step up my editing my video editing games. And I found it extremely not, how do you say, intuitive. So I got a little bit on a bad mood because I spent quite some time on there. I couldn't really figure out all the things that I wanted to figure out, but hello, who learns a new editing program in few hours? So I just need to switch energies, be kind to myself, leave it for today, let it sink in, take it back in the next days little by little. And now I'm gonna do washing. The thing is, it's really common in Sweden that apartments, they don't have washing machines. And even if they do, it's common anyway to have common washing machine rooms in the whole apartment blocks. So for example, there is maybe a block of six apartment buildings that they will have a washing machine room that you can book. So you have like a lot of machines and you have also a room where you can dry things. But I'm going there, so I want to show you that because I feel it's something really unusual outside of Sweden, I suppose. But yes, we didn't book the room today, but there is always like 1 or 2 machines that are unbookable and you can just drop in. So fingers crossed is available because we need to wash our underwear. I am left with no pants at all, so it's kind of urgent. So I will do that and I'll catch you when we're back. So even here when you come, you need to remove your shoes. Here it tells you that you need to do it, basically this side. And then we have over here, those are the 2 machines that you can just drop in and you can also dry on top what you've washed. And then you have a set of 4 machines that you can book. And then there are also those rooms that if you have like sheets and big things, you can hang them in here. I don't think every place has also those kind of rooms. We haven't found it in every apartment that we live, but that's super convenient. So now we have about 50 minutes on us before the washing is done. So I'm gonna have an avocado macca, we call it in Sweden. So I bought this super tasty walnut bread yesterday. And I will have a smashed avocado on top. And I'm also gonna fix some boxes because I will send a box to my parents and a box to my sister with some things that I was ready to bring for them in March, because I actually booked a flight in March to go back to Italy. Then I couldn't go anymore, but I want to send them those things anyway because some of those are about to expire as well. It's like eatable stuff. So that I will do. Then we pick up the washing, we put it to dry, and we go to send the boxes, and we're gonna take a super nice walk in our neighborhood so we can show you the autumn feeling. Today is such a beautiful day. It's like really autumny in the smell and it's like crispy, but it's sunny and relatively warm. we went to drop the boxes, and after we wanted to take this walk along the sea to show you all these autumn colors on the trees, but the sky kind of opened. Well, now it's stopping. But yeah, we saw that we are gonna wait a little bit, and instead we are gonna watch the video that I uploaded this morning and try our new tea. But I just wanted to show you some new things, new entry in the apartment, because that was one of the main goal with this video, that I wanted to update you on small things that I fixed in the apartment, starting from the kitchen. Excuse all the dishes drying and that situation there. But if you remember when I did the makeover, this part, it was still a work in progress because I've been waiting for this little cabinet to be delivered. It took about 2 months. But I'm so pleased with it. It's so cute. And it's so practical. Here is where we keep like transport card, menu of restaurants in the area, and pans and stuff like this. Super, super cute. And then I have this tray here that is from Kajsa Kramer and Emma von Boston. Oh my god, I'm so bad with those names. But I've always been in love with this print. But all the time I saw it only on like pillows or kitchen textiles, and I really felt like I didn't need it for those kind of things. But when we were on the Swedish West Coast in a little shop there, I found this tray and I fell in love with it, and I thought this is gonna go perfectly in the kitchen. In fact, it goes. It's a little bit like a plastic melanin, but it's so pretty with this tray holder from the Saint Doriet. And this was a frame piece of art that Vincent's mom got us when we came back from our trip from Asia. It represents two lovers watching a sunset, as we did in Asia all the time. So I think that this corner is like one of my new favorites in the whole apartment, together with my armchair morning coffee spot. And then here it's quite much going on actually. So we got this new rug. I will tell you the story of this rug really soon. I got this new pillow, which I love. I've always wanted this pillow, and it's from a brand that is called Stockholm Design House. And I always knew that I wanted it here because I feel it frames so perfectly this area. And I had a gift card from this shop for a very long time, and then finally decided, okay, I will go for it. Why shall I wait if I know that I want it? So I got it. And imagine that this costs around 110 euros. I had a 50 euros gift card, and then I matched with a 20% discount of the shop, plus I reached 5 euros points from, when you buy and you accumulate points. So I literally paid 30 euros for this pillow that usually costs 110. That's why I got it now, I remember. And then I have this lamp. I love it so much. I know that it looks super odd. It's not centered at all. But it's this situation going on where I'm not sure on how we are going to keep this table. Because if you remember, we used to have it closed. This is like an expandable table. So we used to have it closed in that corner so that there was much more space going on here. And this lamp, I wanted to really fall exactly over the table. So the problem is, shall we have the table closed or the table open? Depending on how we're gonna have it, we need to decide where to place the lamp. Right now it's just hanging to a random hook that was already in the ceiling. And as you see, we use the whole cable. So we have another issue. If we're gonna move this lamp more in the middle, we need to get an electrician to fix it somehow. But anyway, it can wait. I know that it looks odd, but I need to feel the room. I am kind of digging the table open for two reasons. When we had the table closed in the corner, you could see immediately the radiator, which I hate that radiator. So that I didn't like. Then if we move the table in the middle, that area was empty and you could see the vinyl player that I don't like either. So it's like either in a way or another, however we moved the table, there was something that I wasn't convinced. My original plan was to have it in the corner, closed, and then have a big poof in here. But now I'm kind of liking this feeling of the big table. Because it's nice also to sit there with the computer. Before I barely had space to like have breakfast and have the computer on the table at the same time, for example. And also here in the future we want to have a lot of open shelving and have a sort of music corner in there. So the table could not stay there anyway, even when it's closed. So I don't know, I need to feel it. This chair, I don't remember if I mentioned it. I found it at a second-hand shop. That it didn't look at all like this. It had some really, really nasty old green velvet cover. So I had my first upholstery experience, if you say that in English, I don't know. So I basically ripped out everything. I ripped out the filling, the cover, and I've redone it from scratch. And I'm super pleased because this textile that I found, it looks super similar to the sofa, actually. So I think it's nice, and I love this detail of the structure of the chair. I think it's really beautiful. And then the jungle corner came together, so we finally hanged 2 more pots. This plant is growing as crazy. So if someone in Stockholm wants cutting of this, I'm happy to give it away because I want to contain it. I don't want it to go too mad. But those 2, I love them because they are growing like balancing each other. So this one is growing on this side and this is growing on this side. But yeah, they are thriving actually. Since when they're together, they are doing so good. They support each other.